back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it took me almost bang on 1 month in the USA to have an interaction with the police. I got pulled over today for doing some dodgy, illegal shit. And there was no defense for it really, besides me just being Australian. So we were out like 45 minutes outside of Boston looking for a car because I want to get a fucking car real soon. And I'm in the minivan and it's a fucking beast and it's heavy, but it's got some balls to it. And I've got the GPS on. We're heading home. I'm following the directions and let's just put it this way. I've been fucking up a little bit. Following the GPS around Boston has not been the easiest thing I've ever gone through in my entire life. So I'm following the GPS. I'm trying to make it a left. I'm trying to go left. And so I get to this place and it sort of veers off. And I'm not too sure which way to go. Do I go around right as it's veering off right and then stop there and turn left? Or does this straight go all the way around left? It's sort of like a fork in the road type thing. And so I chose the right. I'm like, oh, I'll just go up here and then I'll be able to turn left from where you stop. I soon figured out that was the wrong move. So you veer off right and there's no option to turn left. You just continue on straight. Or you can go right further up. Or you can do an illegal U-turn. You can poke the big fucking minivan out there. You can make sure no one's looking. And you can just take a fucking massive illegal U-turn and realize a car is coming your direction and just put the foot to the floor on the fucking Chevy and get it going like 80 miles per hour in about fucking 200 meters. It's got some fucking balls, this minivan. I can tell you that right now. And you make it. You go around and you get through it. Everything's good. James Taylor was on. Fire and Rain was on. So I'm singing. I've made my illegal U-turn. I'm like, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would... And as I'm singing, I look in the rearview mirror and I'm like, what are those blue lights? Oh, some fucking poor cunt's been pulled over again. Fucking... I'm like, oh no. Fucking no. I think those blue lights might be for me. And I turned down James Taylor. I'm like, fuck, babe, they're for me. And she's like, what did you do? I'm like, that U-turn I just did like fucking 13 seconds ago. And so I'm like, all right, well, fucking here we go. Let's use the I'm a dumb fuck Aussie defense and see how that goes. Because there's no defense for what I did. Like, I knew what I was doing. And so I pull over and I see the cop walking up and I'm like, I'll get my fucking license out. I'll get my Australian license out. So immediately he knows I'm an idiot. And so the cop comes to the window and he's like, you know that left turn you did back there? I'm like, I just got confused. I thought it was meant to go this way. And I handed him my license. And he's like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Australia. He's like, how long you been here? He's just asking me. He was a real nice guy, just asking me some questions. He's like, how long you been here? I'm like, 3 weeks. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. And he's like, what are you doing up here? And I'm like, oh, we just came to fucking look for a car. We want to buy a car. He's like, this is a hire car, is it? I'm like, yeah, it's a hire car. But it had Georgia plates on it. So he kept on asking me whereabouts you're from in Boston. So I kept on telling him like fucking where I'm from. And then he asked for the rego and he took my license, went back to his car, seemed like a real nice dude. And I'd been hearing that the police in the US, they have more of a discretion to let people off than Australian cops do. Like Australian cops, if they saw that, they would just be licking their lips to take their fucking license off you. They would have seen it. They would have high-fived each other and just gone, fucking I can't wait to take this poor cunt's license. I can't wait to slap him with like fucking $800 worth of fines. But I heard it's not like that in the US unless you're black or Mexican or something. So in the back of my head, I was like, if I sound dumb enough, if I sound like I'm just a fresh off the boater and like I didn't mean it, like I know I did the wrong thing, but it was a one-off accident. I just got confused about what was going on. I thought in the back of my head, I'm like, there's a chance here they might fucking let me off with a slap on the wrist or something like that. So he goes back to the car, comes back, asks a few more questions just about why I'm in the US, what I'm doing in Boston. And I told him it's because my wife has a job. And then I'm thinking, fuck, do Australians get arrested by ICE? Do Australians with a brown family get arrested by ICE? That did cross my mind. I was like, fuck, I've got my passports on me. We've got our passports on us anyway. And it has the visa stamp and all that sort of shit. So I was like, that's all right. He goes back to his car. I thought he was writing up a ticket. Then he comes back to the window. He's like, all right, you're right to go. Just be careful, all right, mate? And I'm like, oh, I'm all right to go, am I? All right, yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you know. I also explained to him that everything's on the opposite side and it takes a little bit of getting used to. So he handed everything back, the rego back, my license back. No fine, nothing. Just fucking be careful, son. That's not what I've seen on YouTube. I reckon even if I was a white American from Boston, I reckon he would have fucked me. I think it was just that I was Australian and I was from out of town and I've only been here a few weeks. Because it really was quite an illegal move. It wasn't only that, it was how fucking hard I hit the gas when I did it as well. That was evidence that I knew I was doing the wrong thing. I can't believe he didn't mention it. He could have been like, we caught you going like 80 in a 30 zone when you did that illegal maneuver. And I had a defense to that as well. I was going to say, look, we don't have fucking Chevys in Australia. This is the first time I've driven a fucking Chev. And it's a little heavier than I thought. It's a little heavy on the gas. But fucking, I tell you what, I love the freedom of this country. A lot of the Big Brother bullshit in Australia has to do with driving. Like there's cameras everywhere, speed cameras, red light cameras, fucking mobile phone cameras. They're taking photos of you at the light inside your car. Then you're on demerit points. You've got 12 demerit points. If you fuck up a left turn or go over the double lines or do a U-turn in the wrong place, you're fucking barely hanging on to your license and your job because you need a fucking car to get to your job. So you're always fucking paranoid driving and then you're always in traffic jams, stressed out. There's cops everywhere. It was unmarked as well, this fucking cop car as well. Not that I would have noticed either way. I was not even looking for that shit. I was just trying to make the illegal U-turn. So I really love how loose the road rules are here. Me and my wife were talking about it the other day. We're like, it's kind of like a great mix of Australia and India. Like India, they probably let you do too much of your own thing. Like it's chaos. Like no one's reining anyone in there. It's fucked. And you always end up in a bottleneck in a traffic jam. And in Australia, it's so fucking uptight and they're trying to fuck you. Like I don't know how much revenue they make off you just from fines and fucking driving, but it funds the government. So they're trying to get you. Here, it seems to be accepted that you can go into the left lane and fucking speed like crazy, or you can go through a red light if you need to. No one fucking indicates, but it all seems to fucking work. They treat you like an adult here. It's like, all right, sometimes you're going to blow through a red light. You don't have to lose your fucking job over it, okay? You don't have to lose a week's fucking pay for fucking blowing a red light every now and then. So I was very happy with that. And my wife was like, you probably needed that. You needed to rein it in a little bit. I wasn't doing anything that crazy, but I was making a lot of mistakes and then illegally fixing up the mistakes. Now I'll just chill a little bit more. Or I'll be like, well, I'm Australian now. I'm immune to law. I'll just pull out my fucking Australian driver's license, act like a retard, and they'll fucking let me go again. No, I definitely will not be doing that. Anyway, I gotta head to the Jack Dalla fight. JDM, I'm so fucking nervous. I don't even want to think about it. I'm so nervous. I just want to keep myself distracted up until the actual fight and then just open my eyes. I don't even want to watch the fight. I just want to open my eyes and somehow JDM has knocked out Islam. Anyway, I'll be reporting back on that tomorrow. That'll do for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you the fuck later.